Hello, everybody. Today is Saturday, August the 17th, 2013. My name is Michael Wright, and this is the weekend webinar. Just before going forward, please do pause the recording and read over the risk disclaimer. All right, let's jump right into the markets. We currently have two open trades. One being the Euro Aussie shorts, which is currently up just about 100 pips. Recorded at 146. Precise is actually 145.99, and have already trailed it down to 145.79 to lock in plus 20. But looking a lot deeper, looking for moves into 140. I already revised targets for 143, but may go ahead and revise it one more time and look for at least these zones lower. The reason why for the revisions and looking a lot deeper is the daily setup, daily and weekly setup. If you look at the weekly, we did catch it at the top. Probably should have held it, but the 161.8% fib, there's a lot of air underneath, in my opinion. This could be a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a pullback. So at least 140, but maybe rise one more time to 142. Hold it for those targets, and then look higher across the board. You'll see the same thing with the Aussie dollar now, as it appears that the recent low was a B wave. Now, often do you see prices come down and test the 38.2 and react this way, but indeed we have. I tend to like it deeper for like the 50% at least, but here with this trend line break now to the upside and now finding support, we then now look higher, and then an ideal the measured move doesn't come for some time. Looking for about 94.36. So as the Aussie dollar continues to see upside, you will expect the same thing for the Aussie if you look at the Euro Aussie pair. Okay, so looking for that as we start the week off. Still in the Aussie dollar longs, guiding around current price action. So really no change there. And as long as we hold above this trendline support, those ideal moves here will remain. Okay. Also, there is some trendline support as well. We could draw an ascending trend line from the lows. Okay. Not expecting to come back here, but watch 92.90 is possible a retracement zone, in my opinion. We can see there, and then a pullback, and then continue moves to the 100% fib. All right, to that 94.30 area. So if we do get that, I'll probably close out this Aussie, then look to re-enter it at trendline support, and then ideally may do the same thing for the Euro Aussie as we continue this downside ratchet. So then look for that 142, 143 marker. There's an ascending trend line. Get a pullback and then look to short it again for a deeper sell-off, in my opinion. At the same time, from an Elliottwave standpoint, we can mark this as a wave 1, wave 2, this 3. We are in a fourth as it was complex. Looking for a fifth wave. The fifth wave ideally has to take out those lows. Those lows come in at 144.50. That will also add some validation to that bearish outlook. Get a sell-off and then a deeper pullback in a three-wave format. This downside holds, then we look for at least 147, 148 before another downside move again. So all in all, moves for the Aussie are in favor to the upside. Anything in between is playing a correction, and just looking for this consolidation that we saw last week to really come to an end, so to say. At the same time, also as we take off this week, I like Euro Pound. Euro Pound right now is a sell as we hold below this 4-hour trendline support, but I'd rather get a higher move into the 86.50 marker, that descending trend line. So then to squeeze out some of these early shorts, get a sell off, get a rally up to this point, and then I'll look to sell it, and then look for deeper moves to take out these ideal lows. This whole move marker on A, B, and then looking for a C wave somewhere in that 83 area. Okay, not to mind that, we can also take a look at the Kiwi. Kiwi from an Ichimoku standpoint is nothing but bullish. Okay, and going forward, any sort of back test on a 4-hour time frame, any hold above that 79 that 79.90 to 79 flat marker will remain a buy, and ideal targets for the Kiwi dollar lie at 83, lie just around 83, 84. Looking at it from a daily standpoint, okay, we have made a peak or have made a little spot just above the daily resistance area, playing this as a triangle. Okay, so AB, so kind of same idea set except as the Aussie dollar, except this is on the Kiwi. Now 81, I will not rule out that we hold above here to start off the week, and to head towards that 82, 81, 80, 82 marker. That'd be ideal, but larger term targets, as long as we break and make a daily close above that 82 psychological resistance area, then we'll eyeing 84 in the upcoming weeks. 84.60 about that marks the 161.8% Fibonacci extension, which also coincides with the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement on the 86.80 to the 76.70 down swing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A, B, C, and I'll actually count this for you so you can see exactly what I'm referring to. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll post this as a 5. Then this would be the A, the B here, and then C extension back here. Okay, so that's the ideal path for the Kiwi. I'd rather see 81.80 than a slight sell off, find some support around 80.90, 80.80 later on, and then look to buy there, and then look higher towards that 84 area. This may actually happen probably in September. Again, we need a couple days for this. A lot of back and forth movements, and then I believe this past week there was an earthquake in New Zealand. On average, earthquakes tend to be buys, and this was another clear example, playing in favor of the quake. So Kiwi dollar also looks appealing. So a lot of emphasis this week on the counts and what we're looking for. Staying with the Euro Aussie and the Aussie dollar, looking for the Kiwi, and then from there I'll talk to you all about different setups in the chat room. And feel free to jump in the chat room and ask me to look at any pairs for tomorrow's daily video. Liam will also be holding his webinar, the weekend webinar, tomorrow at 1600 Eastern Time, which is also 20 GMT. So hope you are all able to make his webinar. Good luck trading, and let's see how the market plays out this week. Cheers, guys. Talk to you soon.